Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a frank, open, and science-based conversation about a topic that is still, somehow, shrouded in shame and misinformation: masturbation. For centuries, this perfectly normal, healthy human behavior has been demonized, linked to everything from blindness to insanity. But I'm here to tell you that the exact opposite is true. Far from being harmful, masturbation is an act of self-care, self-discovery, and yes, it comes with a whole host of surprising health benefits that are backed by actual medical science. It's time to ditch the outdated taboos and arm ourselves with facts. So, what are we talking about when we talk about masturbation? We're talking about self-pleasure, about understanding your own body and what feels good to you. This isn't just about sex, it's about health. It's about stress relief, pain management, and even cardiovascular wellness. The conversation around sexual health is often so focused on partnered activity that we forget to acknowledge the importance of our relationship with ourselves. Exploring your own body is a fundamental part of your overall well-being, and understanding the physiological benefits can empower you to embrace it without shame or apology. In this video, we're going to break down 10 specific science-backed health benefits of masturbation. We'll look at everything from how it can help you sleep better to how it can actually improve your brain function. My goal here is to give you the information you need to feel confident and informed. We're going to dismantle the myths and replace them with evidence. So get comfortable, and let's dive into why taking your pleasure into your own hands is one of the healthiest things you can do for yourself. First up, let's talk about pain. If you live with chronic pain, migraines, or even just debilitating period cramps, you might be surprised to learn that an orgasm can be a powerful, all-natural pain reliever. When you orgasm, your brain is flooded with a wonderful cocktail of neurochemicals, most notably endorphins. Endorphins are your body's own opioids. They bind to the opioid receptors in your brain, effectively reducing your perception of pain. This isn't just a placebo effect. It's a measurable physiological response that can provide real, tangible relief from discomfort. The science on this is fascinating. Studies have shown that for some people, orgasm can significantly reduce the intensity of migraine and cluster headaches. The same mechanism applies to menstrual cramps and muscle soreness. The intense muscle contractions of orgasm, followed by a release, can help alleviate the tension causing the pain. Furthermore, the release of these endorphins can actually increase your overall pain tolerance for a short period afterward. So the next time you feel a headache coming on, instead of immediately reaching for the ibuprofen, you might consider another, more pleasurable form of relief. You might associate cardio with running on a treadmill or going for a swim, but what if I told you that an orgasm is also a workout for your heart? During arousal and orgasm, your heart rate and blood pressure increase, similar to the effects of light to moderate exercise. This temporary increase in cardiovascular activity is beneficial for your heart health. It's like a mini stress test that you can perform in the comfort of your own bedroom, helping to keep your cardiovascular system responsive and flexible. But it goes deeper than just heart rate. Research has pointed towards a link between orgasms and improved heart rate variability, or HRV. HRV is the measure of the variation in time between each heartbeat, and a higher HRV is a strong indicator of good cardiac function and resilience to stress. It suggests your autonomic nervous system is balanced and can adapt well to different situations. Regular orgasms, by stimulating this system, may contribute to a healthier HRV over time, which is associated with better long-term cardiovascular outcomes and even longevity. It's certainly not a replacement for regular exercise, but it's a very pleasant supplement. Let's talk about the pelvic floor. This is a crucial group of muscles that supports your bladder, bowel, and uterus. Just like any other muscle in your body, it needs exercise to stay strong and functional, and masturbation is an excellent way to do that. When you're aroused, blood flow to the entire genital and pelvic region increases dramatically. This process, called vasocongestion, brings a surge of oxygen and vital nutrients to the tissues, which is essential for maintaining their health, elasticity, and responsiveness. The orgasm itself is the peak of this workout. The rhythmic, involuntary contractions of the pelvic floor muscles during orgasm are like a set of Kegels you don't even have to think about. These contractions strengthen the muscles, which can have fantastic long-term benefits. A strong pelvic floor is crucial for preventing issues like urinary incontinence and pelvic organ prolapse. especially as we age or after childbirth. So think of masturbation not just as pleasure, but as essential maintenance for your internal support system, keeping everything healthy and in its proper place. Feeling a bit down or out of sorts? Masturbation can be an incredibly effective and immediate mood booster. The secret lies in a powerful neurotransmitter called dopamine. Dopamine is a key player in your brain's reward system. It's released when you do something that your brain perceives as beneficial or pleasurable, creating feelings of happiness, motivation, and satisfaction. When you masturbate and eventually orgasm, your brain gets a significant surge of dopamine, which is why you often feel a sense of euphoria and contentment afterward. This isn't just a fleeting feeling. This dopamine rush can help reset your mood for hours. It counteracts feelings of lethargy and apathy, giving you a renewed sense of positivity and well-being. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with stress and negativity, having a reliable, free, and private tool to elevate your own mood is invaluable. It's a direct way to activate your own internal reward pathways. So when you're feeling low, remember that you have the power to literally create your own happiness right at your fingertips. If you struggle with falling asleep at night, tossing and turning while your mind races, you might want to consider incorporating masturbation into your bedtime routine. Orgasm triggers the release of a cascade of hormones and neurochemicals that are incredibly conducive to sleep. One of the primary ones is oxytocin, often called the love hormone or cuddle chemical. Oxytocin promotes feelings of relaxation, calmness, and connection, effectively quieting the anxious thoughts that can keep you awake. It lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, creating the perfect physiological state for sleep. In addition to oxytocin, your body also releases prolactin after an orgasm. Prolactin is directly linked to feelings of sleepiness and satiety. It's the hormone responsible for that deeply relaxed, sometimes drowsy feeling you get post-climax. This combination of oxytocin, prolactin, and the decrease in cortisol creates a potent, all-natural sedative effect. It can help you fall asleep faster and may even lead to deeper, more restful sleep. It's a far healthier alternative to relying on sleeping pills, leveraging your body's own chemistry to guide you into a peaceful slumber. In our high-pressure, always-on world, managing stress is more important than ever for our mental and physical health. Chronic stress wreaks havoc on the body, but masturbation offers a powerful, built-in biological mechanism to combat it. As we've discussed, orgasm releases a flood of feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin. Oxytocin, in particular, is a fantastic stress moderator. It actively counteracts the effects of cortisol, the primary stress hormone. When cortisol levels are high, we feel anxious and on edge. Oxytocin helps to bring those levels back down, promoting a state of calm. This stress-relieving effect is twofold. There's the immediate chemical release that provides a sense of peace and relaxation right after orgasm. But there's also a longer-term benefit. By regularly engaging in an activity that lowers cortisol, you can help regulate your body's stress response over time. It becomes a learned relaxation technique. The focused, mindful act of self-pleasure can also be a form of meditation, pulling you out of your anxious thoughts and grounding you firmly in your body and the present moment. It's a holistic way to decompress and reset your nervous system. So, this might be one of the most surprising benefits, but masturbation is genuinely good for your brain. The entire process, from arousal to orgasm, actually gives your brain a fantastic workout. During arousal, blood flow increases throughout the body, and that includes to your brain. This surge delivers more oxygen and nutrients to your brain cells, which is, vital for optimal cognitive function. Think of it like flushing your system and giving your brain the high-quality fuel it needs to operate at its best. Studies using fMRI scans have shown that during orgasm, there is a massive surge of activity across multiple regions of the brain. This heightened neural activity can have lasting benefits. Some research suggests this increased blood flow and neuronal firing can help improve cognitive functions like memory and decision-making. By regularly activating these pathways, you are essentially exercising your brain, keeping it nimble and active. It's another piece of the puzzle in maintaining long-term brain health, right alongside doing crossword puzzles or, say, learning a new language. It might seem kind of counterintuitive, but a healthy solo sex life can actually lead to a healthier and more satisfying partnered sex life. Masturbation is, honestly, the ultimate tool for self-exploration. It's a private, no-pressure environment where you get to learn exactly what you like, what you don't like, what different types of touch feel good, and what it really takes for you to reach orgasm. This knowledge is, well, incredibly empowering. When you truly understand your own body and your own pleasure, you can communicate your needs and desires to a partner much more clearly and confidently. This self-knowledge builds a confidence that just extends directly into your relationships. You're no longer passively waiting for a partner to hopefully figure you out. Instead, you're an active participant, able to guide them toward what brings you pleasure. This not only increases your own satisfaction, but it can also enhance intimacy and connection with your partner, since it fosters open communication about sex. It really removes the guesswork and pressure, allowing both of you to relax and enjoy the experience more fully. A confident lover who knows what they want is honestly a huge asset in any sexual relationship. Have you ever heard the phrase, use it or lose it? While that's maybe a bit of an oversimplification, there's actually some truth to it when it comes to libido. Your sex drive isn't just some mysterious force. It's influenced by a complex interplay of hormones, psychology, and neural pathways. Regular masturbation can help keep this whole system primed and ready to go. When you regularly engage in sexual activity, even solo, you're strengthening the neural pathways in your brain that are associated with arousal and desire. Think of it kind of like carving a path in a forest. The more you walk it, the clearer and easier it becomes to travel. Similarly, the more you activate the parts of your brain responsible for libido, the more responsive they become. This can make it easier to feel desire and get aroused in the future, both on your own and with a partner. For people experiencing a dip in their libido, maybe due to stress or hormonal changes, masturbation can be a gentle, low-pressure way to reconnect with their sexuality and remind their brain and body what arousal feels like, helping to coax that desire back to the surface. In a society that constantly bombards us with unrealistic beauty standards, developing a positive relationship with our own bodies can be, honestly, a real struggle. Masturbation is a profoundly personal act that can be a powerful tool for fostering self-acceptance and body positivity. It encourages you to spend time with your body, not as an object to be judged, but as a source of pleasure and sensation. It's an opportunity to appreciate your body for what it can do and how it can feel, rather than just what it looks like. This process of self-exploration and self-pleasure can radically shift your perspective. By learning to touch your own body with kindness, and for the purpose of feeling good, you build a healthier, more loving relationship with it. This can lead to increased self-confidence that radiates into all areas of your life. You become more comfortable in your own skin. It's an act of claiming ownership over your sexuality and your body, pushing back against shame and external judgment. Embracing your right to pleasure is, honestly, a radical act of self-love. So there you have it, 10 incredible science-backed health benefits of masturbation. We've journeyed from pain relief and heart health all the way to brain function and self-confidence. The takeaway here is really clear. Masturbation is not something to be ashamed of or hidden. It is a normal, natural, and profoundly healthy aspect of human sexuality. It's a form of self-care that costs nothing, has no negative side effects, and offers a wealth of benefits for your mind and body. It's about taking ownership of your pleasure and, by extension, your overall well-being. I really hope this discussion has helped to dismantle some of the old harmful myths and has armed you with the facts. Knowledge is power, and understanding the why behind these benefits can empower you to embrace self-pleasure as the healthy practice it is. Whether it helps you sleep better, relieves a migraine, or simply helps you feel more at home and confident in your own skin, these benefits are real and they are yours to claim. Your body is not a source of shame. It is a source of strength, resilience, and pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me for this important conversation today. If you found this video helpful or informative, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Self-Health Empowerment for more content that dives deep into health, wellness, and science. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let's continue this conversation with respect and openness. Remember to be kind to yourself and to your body. I'll see you in the next video.